Hey folks, thanks for joining me once again. Well, this time around we're going to be having a look at yet another IPA. But this one's a little bit different. It's from our good friends at Brewdog. It's called Elvis Juice, and it's a grapefruit infused IPA. And it comes in at 6.5% alcohol by volume. Now, I think I picked this up about a month or two ago, and it's been sitting in the fridge ever since. I mean, I've gone, over to Europe since I purchased this, and yeah, didn't get a chance to review it beforehand, but I think I purchased it on a day that I walked into a First Choice Liquor, and well, there was really absolutely nothing of any real interest to me, but I saw this and thought, well, yeah, I might as well give it a go. I mean, yeah, I mean, there've been a lot of brews from Brewdog that I've enjoyed, so yeah, why not pick this one up and see what it's like? So anyway, let's crack open this can and make an assessment, and I'll pour it out into this Spiegelau tulip glass. I tend to like using this one for IPAs, although I know they make an actual IPA glass. I've yeah, never got around to actually buying a set. Usually they come in sets of two. All right, so let's have a look at that. Not much head there at all. Yeah, just a fine ring really, and yeah, it's beige in color, but I don't think I really poured it too aggressively. Perhaps I needed to pour it a lot more aggressively. And the color is a yeah, hazy, deep amber color. All right, so onto the aroma. Okay, definitely getting some fruity aromas coming through there. Uh, Probably the most prominent one is, I'd say like sort of orange rind, orange peel. Guess there's some grapefruit there too. A little bit of citrus, like lemon. Yeah, maybe a little bit of yeast as well. All right, so we've talked about the appearance and the aromas, so that means it's time for the taste test. So cheers to you all, folks. Let's dive into this one. Mm. All right, well, it has a nice hot bite to it. Yeah, I can definitely taste the malts there too. That's what's really lingering in the palate. And it's a nice bready, caramelly uh, malt flavor as well, which I tend to really like. I do enjoy an IPA, especially when it has a good malty backbone. And it looks like this one has that. So yeah, it's doing well. All right, so time for another gulp. Mm. Well, it's definitely going down smooth. It's holding that taste profile. Definitely tasting those fruity flavors, and that nice caramelly malty backbone as well. Very well balanced. Um, what could I say in terms of the body? Well, it goes down smooth. It's yeah, quite a full-bodied brew, I would dare say. And yeah, it's quite drinkable, but certainly at 6.5%, not something you could really session. Maybe three or four of these, and you'd be quite pleasantly toasted. All right, so what about the price point? From what I recall, I paid far too much for the little 4-pack of cans. Yeah, it seems that one is taxed heavily for, well, just not just buying craft beer in Australia, but just buying beer in general, and particularly when it's something they deem a little bit out of the ordinary, that's when you really pay a hefty fee. All right, but yeah, that's just us in Australia. I mean, over in Europe, well, you can pick these beers up for a very reasonable price, I think. All right, so I think it's time I wrapped this up and gave it a score out of 10. Hmm. All right, well, all in all, it's not too bad. It's nothing earth-shattering. Um, I'm finding it very hard to fault flavor-wise. It's yeah, quite a drinkable IPA. Well, grapefruit infused IPA, I should say. But yeah, that flavor, I suppose, doesn't really come through as much as I would have expected. But still, yeah, not bad. Perhaps not the best beer I've had from Brewdog, but still pretty decent. What would I give it in terms of a score out of 10? Well, I think it's deserving of a solid 8.5 out of 10. So there you go, folks. An 8.5 out of 10 for Brewdog Elvis Juice Grapefruit Infused IPA. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Okay, well, I'm just going to kick back and enjoy the rest of this. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Fare thee well.